So the number one reason your glutes aren't helping your back, even if they're strong. Remember, you can have strong glutes and still have back pain. And I think that surprises a lot of people. Today I'm going to show you the number one reason why your glutes aren't necessarily helping your back, even if they test strong, and how you can take action starting today. Hi, I'm Dr. Matt Bradbury, family corrective chiropractor, and here we are in Georgetown, Ontario, Canada at our practice, One Life Family Chiropractic. Today I'm going to be talking about the number one reason your glutes aren't helping your back, even if they're strong, and I'm going to teach you what to do about it. Don't forget, I love to help you along your journey, so take a moment, make sure you subscribe and like so we can see more of each other in the future. Your glutes need to fire at the right time, not just being strong in isolation. So it's about helping your whole system work better in unison so that you can be more resilient and bounce back that much quicker. The number one sign, you feel your back more than your glutes. Well, that's during walking, climbing stairs, during your workouts. You may feel your low back tightening and your hamstrings just working harder than they need to. That's often a timing issue. Some reasons why this may be happening, well, you're probably sitting a lot during the day, and sitting reduces the contribution from the glutes. And remember, if you're under stress, whether you feel it or not, stress often increases muscle tone. Your flexor muscles, all those muscles at the base of your skull, your hip flexors, things start to potentially tighten. And if you're under fatigue, well, then oftentimes it can delay the proper activation. And your nervous system may default to your back, and what you're doing to carry most of the load is working your back and your hamstrings, and your glutes aren't working at the right time. So here's a quick self-test and something I want you to try. What I want you to do is do a glute bridge and take a moment to assess while you're up in the air. Pause at the top, do a couple reps. I'd hold it for 3 to 5 seconds, and just think as you come up and pause, what are you feeling the most? You notice your hamstrings, your low back, or your glutes? And that will help identify, well, which muscles are firing and which muscles you're working and which things you can start working on. So what are my tips and things that you can do starting right now? Well, number one is just focusing on the timing of when you do your glute bridges, just like this. So when you come up, I want you to pause for 2 to 3 seconds and then come back down for 2 to 3 seconds. And the whole time you're focused on digging your big toe in the ground and really emphasizing using your glutes, your buttocks, to control that motion. So I do 8 to 10 on one side, and then I do 8 to 10 on the other side, with an emphasis on that pause at the top and the slow, controlled downward phase, which we call the eccentric. And another one I would add in is just focusing on doing what we call the glute march, just like this, keeping your glutes engaged, not letting your pelvis shift too much side to side, but rather keeping yourself stable. And with this, I would march for 20 to 30 seconds, or you can do 20 to 30 steps back and forth between each leg. The whole time focusing on squeezing your glutes, pressing your big toe into the ground so that you focus on activating your glutes. And of course, when you're putting the whole picture together, I would focus on, well, getting that core fired up with your glutes as well. And what I'm doing right now is just my side plank position with my knee bent to 90 degrees on the downside, and I'm tapping back and forth. And what I'll do is 20 to 30 toe taps total, and then I'll switch sides, the whole time focusing on staying nice and straight, keeping my core tight, but also focusing on how to use those small glute muscles to help keep me stable, and things that often become dormant when we sit throughout the day and don't use them as much as we should be. So what to focus on? Focus on the slow, controlled downward phase, focus on early activation, and focus on not completely burning out, meaning you don't have to keep training till failure. Focus on good quality reps. And of course, remember, restricted pelvic motion often impacts timing, meaning that nervous system isn't going to be working as efficiently as it could be. And this whole system has to work together at its best, well, for you to be at your best and function at your best. Remember, your nerves control your muscles, organs, and help with how you heal. That spinal motion and checking for that nerve irritation is exactly what your corrective chiropractor does. So consider the health of your spine and nervous system in helping you get back to function as well. Remember, strong glutes that don't fire at the right time typically don't protect your back as well as they could. So improving that timing is key. Doing these simple things can go a long way and make a big difference. You can park them at the front of your workout, or you can just make them part of your daily routine where you say, hey, I'm going to spend the next 5 minutes working on myself so that I can make things easier when I'm sitting all day and all week at the desk. So consider that, making it consistently part of your routine to get the most out of it. Anyways, loved having you today. And remember, I got a big mission in terms of helping people understand their health and simply cannot do it alone in terms of better spinal health for more health, and you need more function for more health as well. So take a moment if you enjoyed this. My only ask, take a moment to share it. And if you enjoyed following along with your health journey, I'd love to be a part of it. Please take a moment, subscribe and like so we can see more of each other. Anyways, have yourself a wonderful day. And remember, you're far stronger, more resilient, and more resourceful than you may be led to believe. Bye for now.